What is going on, everyone? Joe here, and today we are diving into God's Death and Reapers, an extraction action RPG. So this game is essentially Diablo crossed with a little bit of Arc Raiders, and so you got your typical murder everything in sight mode, you got a campaign, you got co-op, there's a ton of different ways you can play this game. And if you guys know me, I am a glutton for action RPGs. We played way too much Titan's Quest, and this video is actually sponsored by the devs, so big thank you to them for that. They let me play this a little bit early, and they also gave me a link I've got down below for you guys that will let you sign up for the playtest. Let's jump in and see how far we can get. I've done a few runs so far, and this game is, it's actually very hard. Right now, we are in the hub area, and I am a warrior that has fallen triumphantly in battle and then been dragged down below by Death himself, and so now we are essentially his errand boy. And to no one's surprise, I am using a giant beefy hammer. And so there's a few different things we can end up doing in this hub area. We've got the Whisper Way, where we can talk to Ratatasker and get various side quests. He also has a shop for a little convenience, buy some items. Pretty sure you can level this up to get better loot, but right now he's just got a bunch of basic stuff. Your weapon decides essentially what your attacks and what class you are. So if we get a hammer, for instance, we get like sledgehammer, slam down moves. Javelin and shield is a little bit more defensive. Just depends on your style. But what I need more than anything is more wood than a man can possibly handle, because I need to go ahead and build some of these structures. And to do that, we've got to go to the portal. We got to jump straight into Midgard. So you can level up the portal, unlock new areas that you can end up going to, but we've got a stable portal. So we have lesser quality loot. Standard difficulty enemies. I'm going to redo this because I'm going off. All right, so here we are in Midgard. We've got a giant map, and so I'm going to look at the keys I've got. We've got the dregs and the mines. So we're going to start heading towards one of those. Loki's Cave, Lair of the Wolf, Serpent's Tomb. The dregs is in the bottom left, so we can actually head there now before it gets too crazy. We got a timer in the top left. And so every quarter, it's going to get a little bit harder and harder each time. And I need to try to find as much wood as possible. I only start with one move, and we can see my attacks in the bottom right. And so I'm going to go ahead and learn something new. We've got our ground slam. And so with my character, I've got Fury in the bottom right. So generate Fury by using any Warhammer ability. Reaching maximum Fury triggers Berserk, granting you 50% critical chance for a short time. So I want to find a tight rotation with my abilities, get Fury, and do a ton of crits. And I've got my experience in the bottom left, so we're currently level 1. So there's a little bit of a give and take. Do you want to try to farm up enemies and level yourself up? Or rush for the better loot right off the get-go? Especially when there's going to be other players in here. Depending on, what mode you play. All right, down you go. Let's open up this chest. We learned another move, so now I've got Shattering Strike, which lets me strike the ground, launching debris in front of you in a cone and stunning enemies. Okay, let's grab this gold. Make sure we are heading towards the mines. I'm not sure if we need to level up a little bit before we jump in there or not. We're going to find out the hard way. But my first run with this was absolutely insane because I didn't realize it was getting harder the longer I was here. And so I was like level 7, wandering around, grabbing pieces of wood, just hanging out, and there were like super bosses literally everywhere. All right, big crab man, you're going down. Let's learn another move here. I've got Whirlwind, so I can spin it around, do some damage. And so you get your starting kit pretty fast. I've also got dodge rolls, but the rolling in this game is kind of different. So at the bottom left, I can see my dodge roll charges, and there's like a 12-second cooldown. So you want to save them for when you really need them. I can only imagine in PvP how critical it's going to be. All right, here we go. The dregs. You have a skull, so I think you're a little too strong for me, but that's never stopped me before. Level up my Thunderfall so we can slam down and do some more damage. I've also got some potions equipped in the bottom left. So I've got one that heals me 25 health every 15 seconds. And then I've got another one that instantly heals me for 500. You are crazy strong. Holy crap. Sir. It's fine. You're going to make me mad. You're going down. I'll play this super safe. Don't get hit by your slime ball. Slam down. Nice. I have to actually lock in and see what they're doing. Because sometimes you get in that Diablo mindset. Where did you go? Nice. Okay, we leveled up. We got our ultimate. Rolling Meteor. This is a new ultimate. I've never used it. Summon a giant boulder from the sky, damaging all targets on impacts. After hitting the ground, it rolls in a straight line, damaging all targets in its path and leaving a trail of fire behind it. And you got some loot for me? Oh, we got some gloves. All right, I'll take those. Got a recipe for a chest piece. Got some gold. And a crimson cap infused runestone. You can slot those into your weapons. I don't have the facility unlocked yet, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of different workshop stuff you can do. All right, first dungeon. Doesn't seem too bad yet. Okay, never mind. I shouldn't have said anything. Holy crap. Okay, relax, dude, relax. Meteor. Get him. Slide in. I'm paying attention. You're going to do something. Okay, he's dead. Heal up. Drink some potions. You got anything good for me? You got a backpack and some gold. I'll take that. Okay, well, that was kind of rough. But that's not going to stop me because I still got a few healing potions. Whenever it's someone with a skull, we just have to be careful. You don't have a skull, so you're a weaker version. Spin. Spin to win. You ready to dodge? Lunge in. Nice. Okay. Excellent. What's in the chest? I feel like we're going to get some good stuff here. Besides, 33 measly gold. You can only loot the enemies that have skulls on them, I think. Otherwise, their bodies typically just disappear, and whatever item they might have drops out automatically. So move back. There's a ton of enemies in here. Let's spin in. Going. You got to go down first. I don't want to lunge into that goo, though. Yeah, I figured you were going to come to me. That's nice. Down you go. We got some wood. You dropped wood logs. I'm very excited about this revelation. All of your abilities you can level up 3 times. And so I've maxed out my Thunderfall, which is probably my best initiator, so definitely something I want to go for early. Right. Nice. That was kind of crazy. But I think we've reached the end of this dungeon. What's inside? 52 gold. Come on. What is this? Iron ore? I'll take it. Wolf chain greaves. Okay. We got some actual decent gear out of this. Boots. Fantastic. I should probably look and see what they do. With every 2 enemies you kill, gain an orb that orbits around you. These orbs can absorb a hit or damage an enemy once before vanishing. It's got a ton of physical resistance, critical damage, movement speed. And I got a perfectly severed leg. Not really sure why I have this, but, I'll take it. I'm going to equip this potion of speed so we can drink that and go a little bit faster. And I already know where we want to go next. We want to go to the mines. So I can climb out of here and we can set a waypoint. Time is ticking. It's about to get a little bit harder. That wasn't too bad. That first enemy definitely gave us all the challenge. Yeah, these are the mines we want to go to. So if we right-click it, we can put a marker. So now we know where it is. It looks like there was a shrine up here. So I can touch this and get a movement speed boost. And now we can sprint. You'll find a few of those scattered around. Some give you more damage. Some give you more movement speed. It just depends. And I'm about to level up again, so I want to see if we can't get a few quick kills on the way. There we go, level 7. Let's level up Shattering Strike, because that's our only real long-distance attack. I've also got a move I have not unlocked yet that shows you how little I use it, Cloaked Hood. It's an evasion attack, so it lets me dash forward and do a small AoE attack. But I find myself just moving around with my lunge more than anything. right, come on, Joe. Keep moving. Don't get distracted. There's a chest up here. Let's get distracted. 25 gold. 2 gold doubloons. All right, buddy, where you go? Every map's got different enemies, too. I have not played this map more than just the initial tutorial. It had you warp in, grab a few pieces of wood and stone, and it was like, congratulations, you know how to extract now. So we're going to see a bunch of stuff I'm not familiar with. This is the orb that we have. And grab that renewing tonic. Drink the healing potion. And how far away are we? Keep going right. We got 45 seconds before it ramps up. This looks like an easy level up for me. So I can learn my other move. Dodge through. And you do the summoning. All right, so back up. Now I've got my cloaked hood so we can dash in. Oh, wait, no, I learned a new move. I swapped it out. Become partially invisible. Taking damage or using any other ability will end the effect. I see. So you, depending on your gear, you have different evasion attacks. I did not realize that. Let's do the meteor. You are incredibly strong. But you're about to be stunned. Stun, stun. Nice. You gotta go down, my friend. Okay. You got some loot for me, too, but we gotta knock out this big boy. Not sure I like having invisibility. Maybe if I was trying to hunt other players, it would be nice. But for this, probably not that. What? A purple warhammer? Yes! That's amazing. All right. It has different moves. It has one different move. You leap skyward and slam into the ground where you took off, shattering the earth beneath you. At the same time, a violent eruption bursts at the targeted reticle position, pushing those caught in it toward you. Nice, okay. So we can push them a little bit closer. There's a chest over here, too. Let's kill you before you summon anybody. Oh, the whirlwind's different, too. It's like an instant attack now. Gotta check that out. I know I'm going at, like, breakneck speed, but with these extraction games, you have to go fast. Otherwise, we're going to get left behind. Hammer swing. Swing your hammer around you in a circle, pulling enemies towards you. Got it. Let's level that up. So this we can carry with us, and as we kill enemies, we collect their essence, and their essence is used to power our facilities at the hub world. So I always want to have one reliquary on us at all times. All right, the mine is over to the right. All right, we got this guy. Dude, that move is so good. That move is so useful. Javelin and shield. This one's also high rarity. Wolf chain helm. No, sir, please. Get out of here, Roadhog. So this is a damage buff. We'll take that. These guys do not give me good feelings. Slam. Swirl. Finish him off. Go invisible. They're still attacking me. I'm out of dodge rolls. And the more damage we take, we do lose max health. So you can't just be as aggressive as you want and spam health potions. You gotta try to make sure you don't get hit too much, which I am not doing a good job of showcasing. Drop these boots. Drop this backpack. We already got a big backpack. Let's go ahead and sort my inventory just so there is a method to the madness. I'm going to grab this tonic, which instantly heals me for 500. And let's level up my hammer swing again. Get some money. It is time. Dungeon number 2. I feel like we're strong enough to handle this. We're level 10. If I need to immediately ult, I will. Take that. All right, this guy's kind of crazy. He's just a basic average enemy, but he does a lot of damage. You're almost stunned. A few more hits. There we go. Finish you off. What do you got for me? 50 gold. There's a few different ways you can end up extracting. First off, you have to find an extraction spot on the map. Some of them are free. Some of them require a very hard fight you have to win. And some of them you have to pay 1,500 gold, which is a ton of gold. You can find that much in a run, no worry, but it's a large portion of the gold you end up getting. This hammer is great, though. I'm kind of getting into a flow state with it. Just like pulling him in, then do the right click. There we go. That was very well timed, well needed. And so now whenever I unlock harder areas, I'm not going to feel so weak. What are you guys blocking over here? Because I know I can check out these dummies, right? Okay, what is this? I can't hold it. My inventory's full. Give me a second. Let's drop out these old gloves. Drop this backpack. Organize my inventory a little bit. Put this leg up here. We also have a slot down below where I can hold on to items just in case I die, because otherwise you do lose everything. All right, what is this? Interesting. Physical resistance 89. Physical resistance 208. Critical chance. Evasion, health points. I think I prefer what I've got right now, but I'm going to hold on to this. I don't want those wrist guards. I'm good. Level up Shattering Strike. Oh my, what are you? It's okay, time is ticking. Hold that. I can't even move you around. Oh. All right, little guy's got to go down first. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Ultimate. I don't even know how I'm supposed to deal with that move. You just suck me into your giant balls. All you do is suck. You know what? I can tank this, though. You're not that bad. You dropped a recipe for a longsword. Actually can't loot you. Well, you didn't have a skull, so that makes sense. I need to equip some more potions. Let's do that. Put another one on. And just keep those rotating over and over again. What were you guarding? Some gloves. When your HP reaches 30%, regain HP over 10 seconds. This effect can only occur every 300 seconds. We also have to worry about durability. So our gear will break down over time. Another javelin and shield. Take this money. This is a key to the rune-locked grotto, which is another spot here. And the keys don't get used whenever you open a door. So if I hold on to these and don't die, I can access them over and over again. So now we got to try to go to the grotto. Oh, I can look at the weapon racks. That makes sense. I didn't think about that. I think there was one we passed up. No, 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 no. Yeah, I recognize you. Where'd you go, bud? Where'd you go? I blasted him out of existence. I mean, that's fine, I guess. This is a playtest, so guys, take whatever you see with a grain of salt. There will be bugs. More than a few bugs. All right, stop standing in the tentacles. Let's go ahead and loot this weapon rack. Another javelin and shield. I'm okay. I don't need that. Oh, he's back. Oh, man, you do so much damage. Try not to aggro everything in sight. Few more smacks. What? We're getting so much good stuff. What? All right. I can compare, right? If we hit shift, yeah, we can. Okay. Physical resistance, way better. Elemental resistance, it has none. It has cosmic resistance. Status effect amplification and health points. It gives me blood sight. Grant stacking vision range on kill. What I have right now reduces my vision size, but increases my crit chance and my critical damage. I'm going to go ahead, pop these down here, move this here. We're going to organize stuff a little bit. So now I can pop this in here, take it with me. Oh my gosh. All right. Level up my ult, cast my ult. Nice. It's getting harder now. Joe, heal. One pop on you. Jump out of here. Okay. That was almost really bad. But that's okay. Get some money. Perfectly severed leg. What do I need these for? I mean, I guess I'll take another severed leg. Why not? Never hurts. Oh, Ratatasker wants one. I see. Well, I mean, our inventory's mostly full at this point. I feel like it's time to try to get out in one piece. We got the biggest bag I think I can find. And you guys just keep dropping more and more loot. Wolf chain wrist guards. Roll of trim leather. All right, let's drop a few things. I'm going to drop this empty reliquary. I don't think we need to worry about that right now. One could feel fancy with this on, or a bit richer for selling it. Oh, so some items we get exist just for being sold. I mean, that makes sense. Didn't really think about that. I don't play a ton of extraction games, okay? I play a lot of action RPGs, but not a lot of extraction games. All right, I think it's time for us to get out of here. I'm happy with the loot we got. I'm more happy with this Warhammer than anything, so I don't want to end up losing it. Because then we're back at ground zero. This is another severed leg. I feel like I only need one of these. Immaculate eyeball? All right, get this severed leg out of here. Give me this eyeball, because maybe I need this for something. Maybe Ratatasker just wants a bunch of different body parts. But who am I to judge? There's also world bosses, and I almost summoned one on my own when I was on Helheim. It wasn't a great idea. But you've got these generals that are scattered all over the map, and you have to knock them out. Okay, watch out, dude. You're getting bodied. Go down. Nice. We should knock these guys out before we aggro anything else, because I need to take this at a slower pace now. Another eyeball. Okay. Now, Where can I extract? How much money do I have? I have enough to extract if I wanted to pay to extract. I'd have to go over there. I don't know if there's a free one anywhere. I think there's one right here. Delayed activation. I'd have to go all the way across the map to go to this obelisk. So I'm going to go to the offering obelisk. We're going to pay up to go ahead and extract here, I think. And we'll just do our best not to die on the way. If we can make it before the next quarter fills, that'll be even better for us. Oh. Sorry, sir. I want to see what's in here. Some more money. I love money. Makes me all warm and tingly inside. Linen yarn. I probably need this too. What can I drop? Get this cup out of here. Give me the yarn. Yeah, that's got to be a crafting item. I'm sure I can also upgrade how much I can hold too. All right, where are we going? Oh, we're right over here. Cool. Keep moving. Excuse me, fellas. Don't mean to disturb. Just looting this dead man. All right. Get me out of here. Oh, this is nice. It actually works pretty fast. So I imagine if you're in unstable areas where people can fight each other, you start extracting, it's going to become a war zone. But now I just have to stand in here, wait for this to charge up. And we did it. Nice. So 2 brand new dungeons we explored. One significantly larger and deadlier than the other. And we're almost level 5. I feel like if we turn in a few things, we should get the experience to level up again. So let's go to Whisperway. You wanted an immaculate eyeball. All right, I was correct in that assumption. You also wanted a leg. You're going to give us some gold, some healing items, and experience. And am I level 5 yet? Not yet. We're so close. Okay. You got a few more quests for me. Find a perfectly severed leg. Oh, I can repeat this if I want to. That's nice. Okay. Give 7 perfectly severed legs to Ratatasker. Bro, why do you want so many legs? I'm going to start judging you. Okay, do I have the wood that I need to build these? Let's go up top. I thought I had wood. Did I not pick up the wood? Did I leave the wood on the floor? I must have not picked up wood. You're kidding me. I got too excited. I didn't grab anything? Okay, Joe. We are now in the other map, Helheim, and I am using the staff. So we're going to figure out how to use this bad boy. We've also got some gear on that now benefits our status effect amplification. So let's level up Nithing's Terror. Place a rune at a target location, triggering an explosion after a short delay. The blast deals minor damage and applies a stackable damage over time to all enemies' hits. Unleash a wave of dread in a wide forward arc, knocking back all enemies' hit. And all of my moves cost mana, so we have to make sure we watch that. And if we look at my keys, I got 2. Oh, they're for the same place. Come on, Joe. The flesh cleft. So if I find the flesh cleft, we're going to go explore that. It's all the way at the bottom right, so we're heading that way. And we need to make sure we grab as much wood as possible. We can see logs in stumps on the ground. And so if we loot those, that will naturally give us wood. Oh, this is such a different playstyle. I was not ready for this. Oh my god. All right, stack this up, give you the damage over time. Okay, you're going to bleed out, right? There we go. We leveled up. Let's get both of these moves. Plague Torrent. Release a wave of toxic energy in a wide line. Enemies that die when hit while affected by Blighted Rune spread their stacks to nearby enemies. Okay. Detonate an AoE at a targeted location, dealing base damage that scales with the number of Blighted Rune damage over time stacks on each enemy within the AoE. Okay, got it. So we really have to rely on some good rotations here. Get a damage boost. This is definitely not in my comfort zone, but we're going to make it work. Push him back. Detonate. Wave. Let's kill the little guy first. It's where, like, everything in this build is about leading your shots. 100%. And I am not used to that. All right, detonate. Boom. Guys, relax. From one fight straight into another one. Just trying to get to the flesh cleft. Do you know the directions? And steal your wood on the way. All right, down you go. Wood! Okay. All right. That's a great start. I need yet even more wood. Is this? Well, that was dramatic. We got some Bifrost. Different regions on the map seem to have a higher probability of other things dropping. In fact, I think if we want wood, we need to go to this top right area. Oh, you got a skull, so we'll knock you out. I'm not going to worry about going invisible. I'm going to keep leveling up my right click. Shoot the wave. Big AoE blast. So max out your stacks, then use that move to just obliterate you. That is the plan. So you're at 5 stacks now, 6 stacks. Is there a limit to the amount of stacks they can get? I'm wondering. All right, well, this is not where the wood is. We gotta walk through this place. Don't mind me, guys. I'm not here right now. What does this dead adventurer have? Please, sir, don't hit me with your slimy balls. Just trying to get some bandages. All right, this is where we want to be, boys. This is where the wood's gonna be. This is amazing. All right, blow up. Nice. Okay. All right, that was good. That was good. Stack it. Stack it. Stack it. 7 stacks. 8 stacks. It looks like they don't degrade, though. They just go away if you wait too long between hitting them. So that's something we need to watch out for. We're going to go to the cleft after we get some wood. Also, I like being able to pelt these guys across the way for free, essentially. All right, let's level up that explosion. That big AoE. I'm out of mana. It's interesting this class has to use mana. I mean, maybe because it's so safe to use, you don't have to get right in their face. Does not seem nearly as strong as my other weapon. All right, that's a way we can go back. But let's keep looking for logs. You can see him just chilling on the ground. And I might be able to pull a large amount of enemies and just knock them all out, especially with all my AoE clear. We'll try this. I'm not sure how far they get leashed. Oh, that's so good. Where you going, fellas? Y'all are about to take me to level 6. Oh, they fight each other. The dog's like, I don't really care about you. I want the big guys. They're tastier. It's okay, you're all down anyway. Berserker Boots recipe. Another eyeball for Ratatasker. We got some Berserker Boots. What did they do? Let me not get close to this guy. Create a static AoE on your position that lasts for 9 seconds. While inside the AoE, your HP regenerates. Okay, that's not bad. I see, so that's my new evasion ability. Instead of going invisible, we can just heal. So the boots change that. I'm still learning a lot of this. I'm not, like I said, I am not a master on this game. It's another dog. Blood sigil. I think that's a crafting material. Or maybe like a rune slot. Potion of speed. We might put that on right now just to go a little bit faster. Oh, crap. Look at you. You're crazy. Okay. I wonder if this is the boss that you can unlock. Because, like I said, you can unlock a boss here. Wood! Finally, my precious. 3 pieces of girthy, delicious wood. More wood! Yes! Amazing. I feel like I'm happy now. I feel like it's time to go into that wood. Hold on. All right, guys, you want to go? You're gonna stop me from getting this wood. You gotta get out of my way. All right, so now they're gonna die, pretty much. If I cap them on stacks and then hit my AoE explosion, it does thousands of damage. All right, now where is that dungeon? All the way straight down. This is a boost to my movement speed. Well timed because they are freezing me right now. This is more wood. This is moss, okay. Wait, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Fantastic. Give me 2 seconds. Any other logs? This is a dead end. What's up here? I'm curious. The world is growing more unstable. All right, it's getting harder. Whatever this is, it's inactive. I do see these all over the place. Another key to the flesh cleft. Wood. All right, how much do we got now? 18? Nice. All right. I feel like that's all we're going to really need. And watch me go into this cleft area, die, and drop it all immediately. I have a strong feeling this is not going to go well. But I also know I have no self-control. Boom. Keep leveling up that AoE explosion. Red mushroom dust. What does that do? Used in... Sir. Hey, man. Sorry. I didn't know you were still alive. Used in rituals, rites, bloodlettings, and the occasional stew. Delicious. Delicious and nutritious. All right, now we're about to go to that gross globby area. Can I break this down? I can break this down. Keep those eyes peeled. And this area just seems overall unpleasant and significantly harder. Although it's probably made harder by the fact that I just run past and aggro literally everything. What are you? Oh my god. That's insane. You might want to go see Dr. Pimple Popper or something. Those cysts are out of control. The flesh cleft. Sounds like a really angsty bar. Who was that? My eyes. Where are my eyes? Yeah, there's a lot of things here I can look at. After a brief squelching sound, a fresh pile below throws... I'm trying to not die. I can't read and not die at the same time. All right, we good? No, because your torso ripped off and you're still trying to murder me. All right, let me see. What else is going on here? Oh, this takes a minute. A flailing arm catches yours, pulling and squeezing hard for a moment before breaking in two and being subsumed by the palpitating flesh beneath. There is nothing here, other than the flesh-draped skeletal figures that stared down at you, quietly shaking with an oozing envy. Your skin is so perfect. Thank you. I use Neutrogena. Don't forget that heal circle, Joe. You've had it this whole time. You've been sleeping on it. It's interesting, their pathing mirrors mine sometimes whenever they're trying to do footsies. So you have to be really smart with how you maneuver. I'm wondering if after we interact with everything here, maybe it summons a boss? Because there already is a boss in this area. Look. Leave. Don't look at us. Don't look. Do not look. I got a javelin and a shield. I mean, that's kind of worth it, I guess. I can't attack you. And we got a chest. All right, fellas, I'm going to go ahead and call it here because while I was adventuring, the private playtest I was on actually ended. But don't worry, the playtest is reopening April 30th, so the signups are down below if you guys want to jump in and give this game a shot for yourselves. I was rushing forward to unlock some of the late game content and show it off to you guys, and I was not prepared for some of the stuff we got. We doubled the size of the hub area. I've got an armory, a smithery. We've got all sorts of new facilities we can interact with. There's even a mount. So we did this entire video without this horse. Doesn't have a name yet, but you know, he is useful. So there's just a lot to end up discovering in this game. We also unlocked unstable portals, but I have not had a chance to step in there yet. And guys, like always, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Give me a comment down below if you want more God's Death and Reapers. And if you've watched me this far and not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so because that supports me way more than you know. That's going to be it for me, and I will see you guys next time.